Hey guys, welcome back to News for the Astonished, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Yes, I got myself a Nintendo Switch Lite. Again, I am a Nintendo Switch fan. I wouldn't say a big fanboy, but I am a fan. And, well, let's just face it, I'm kind of a fanboy. I love everything Nintendo. I've supported them for so many years. You've already heard my story before where I've had the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Advance SP and many other versions of Nintendo's consoles. And I figured I'd buy this and do an unboxing video for you guys because I've been excited for this for like the past couple months actually, and I've been wanting to get it. And yes, I do have a regular Switch back there, as you can see, with like the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Sheikah Slate Lite in the back, and that I got that in GameStop. It's awesome. It really complements my Nintendo Switch. But I bought the Switch for a couple of reasons, which I will get into right after the unboxing. So without further ado, let's begin and let's take it to another angle where you guys can see me unboxing my Nintendo Switch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start by putting the Switch here right in the center for all you guys to see at home. I have the Nintendo Switch Lite box right here with a Nintendo Switch Lite inside it. As you can see, it's a really small, compact box. The only thing you're going to get in this is probably just the power cord and the Nintendo Switch Lite itself. It has no dock, obviously, hence Nintendo Switch Lite, dockless. It's just simply name branding because it's shaped like the Nintendo Switch and it has no Joy-Cons. So let's go ahead and start by opening the box right here, lifting the tab, pulling it out, opening this like that, and then pulling out the Switch Lite. And I'm just going to pull it out like that. That's what she said. And here we go. The Switch Lite is presented to us like this. Let's go ahead and unwrap it right here from the package. And here we are. Simple. It's in a plastic wrapping. I also did buy accessories to accompany it, like this 128 SD micro card here for 128 gigabytes. And I also bought a Nintendo Switch Lite case that came with Nintendo Switch card slots, of course, for the games, the cartridges, and it came with a screen protector. So I definitely want to protect my investment because it is a Nintendo Switch after all. So anyways, let's go ahead and take out the Nintendo Switch out of the plastic bag. Now, for you viewers out there, I'm not really going to go ahead and turn this on. I just want to go ahead and just present it like this, just, off like that, and just show it to you what it's like here. I'm not going to go ahead and turn it on yet. I'm actually going to go ahead and set it up after I'm done with this unboxing video. But here it is, guys, a Nintendo Switch Lite. It's pretty nice and small, very compact. It's got a great form factor. It's actually quite comfortable in the hands. I really love how it feels, man. The buttons feel great. The Joy-Cons feel great. Well, at least the removable less Joy-Cons feel great, if that's a word. And the buttons even feel good to press down. I mean, it feels like it has more space to press down than the regular Joy-Cons. And I really like the D-pad, and I really like how it feels here on the side. And if you notice, I don't know if you guys don't have a Nintendo Switch Lite, let me just explain like the mesh and design of the Nintendo Switch Lite real quick. It's got this like nice matte, soft finish on it, and it's just really nice. I mean, on my regular Nintendo Switch, if you guys have that, you would know that the back of that has like this really kind of weird, meshy, glossy feeling to it that a lot of the oils from your hands actually get onto the Nintendo Switch, and I can't stand that because I'm actually kind of a neat, clean freak, and I hate it when things are just oily and greasy, especially my stuff, my equipment. I hate it when it's like all dusty and greasy, and I just have to clean it. But it feels like with this matte finish back design, this body design, I won't have to worry about that. And if you look up close, here's the screen. Really nice screen. I'm pretty sure with the pixel density of like this screen, the games are going to come out to look a lot sharper and clearer, despite it being a 720p screen, just like the regular Nintendo Switch. But with this, because the screen is that much smaller than the Switch, not even merely maybe about an inch smaller, almost an inch smaller, there's going to be, of course, excuse me, I'm just wiping out the dust. There's going to be pixel density. The image is going to come out to look a lot clearer and sharper, and that's what I'm excited for. Another difference to note is that I'm going to be getting about half an hour or an hour longer of battery when playing games on the Nintendo Switch Lite. But not to mention, there are two reasons why I got this Switch. It's because I really needed a more of a portable Switch, and I really want to take this on the go more than my regular Switch. Because believe it or not, I play my regular Switch on the dock more than I do on the go. But I figured, you know, this is perfect, a perfect companion to my Nintendo games and of course my regular Nintendo Switch, and I can take it basically everywhere I want to go. I mean, if you really put it in perspective, the Nintendo Switch Lite is really not that much bigger than my cell phone, and I have the XS Max right here. Just to give you a perspective, the XS Max screen is actually a bit bigger than the screen on the Nintendo Switch. So it all actually really feels like a really big phone case for my phone for the Nintendo Switch Lite. Like, honestly, if you were to take the Joy-Cons of the Switch Lite and put it with my XS Max, it would basically be the same size. So yeah, compatibility, like portability is really important for me, especially. I've always been a fan of big portability, especially since I've collected just about all the Game Boys, and I've had multiple Nintendo Switch consoles, especially the portable ones, which I'm a huge fan of, and I can't stress that enough. So yeah, pretty good looking system. I mean, here's the slot where you put the games. Here's the headphone jack. There's the fans for the Switch to breathe. This is where, of course, you put your SIM card. Here's the SIM tray. Here are the speakers. They're on the bottom this time, the speaker grills, which is pretty interesting because on the Switch they're mostly on the front, and the volume was, sounds a lot better on the other one. I hear that this one, the volume is not that great, but who cares? I mean, I can just simply plug in my headphones and enjoy the games that way. And here's the home button, of course, and the D-pad, which has been high in demand ever since the release of the Nintendo Switch, because a lot of people were really confused and curious as to why Nintendo never released a D-pad for their console, which they're very notorious for. I mean, they practically started that. They started the D-pad ever since like the NES era, and Nintendo's really well known for that. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't implement that in their regular Nintendo Switch lineup. So they finally listened and they put it on the Nintendo Switch Lite, which I'm pretty excited to use. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for a review for the Nintendo Switch after a week playing with this. And let me see what else is in the box. I'm pretty sure there's just nothing but like literature. So let me just set that down gently right there on the side and open this box up. And yes, I was right. All you get is like literature and of course the charger. And the Nintendo Switch uses USB-C. It's in the bag, but it's right there. It uses USB-C port, Type-C port, and here's the connector to connect to the wall. Consoles better be using USB Type-C because it's already, we're already far in the future. It's 2019. No console or any device should be using USB 3.0 or 2.0, if anything, because that's really outdated at this point. But I'm glad that they implemented another USB Type-C cord, because the Nintendo Switch already comes one like this, so I can use it as a spare. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really much in this box. That's it for the Nintendo Switch Lite unboxing, guys. Please stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for a review of the Nintendo Switch Lite after a week of use, and I will see you guys all in that video. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. And now let's adjust the camera back to me. Okay guys, so that was my unboxing for my Nintendo Switch Lite. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm really excited to be playing with this, and once again, when I'm done playing with it for like the next week or so, I'll be doing a review on my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch Lite and how it's worked for me based on my life, basically, because I have a full-time job, I do YouTube, I'm always on the go, and I really want to share my thoughts as to like how I feel about this console and if it was really worth the investment. Because the Nintendo Switch Lite is like $200, and that's quite an investment if you really want to play games on the go, especially on a smaller, more compact version of an existing console, that is the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, now I'm adding this to my Nintendo arsenal, and I'm very excited. Can't wait to share my thoughts and review on this console with you guys. Please stick around for more videos coming up right at you. And please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.